Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and are ready to start the week off. As usual this morning, we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers, and yes, my full list is now fixed. Of course, do me a favor and make sure you download that TipRanks mobile app using the link down below so you can access all of your favorite research tools on the go. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are in the green this morning. Right now, Dow futures are up 0.02%, S&P 500 futures up 0.10%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.2%. Meanwhile, cryptocurrency Bitcoin is climbing to highs not seen since last September. Bitcoin briefly went above $23,000 before settling back down to about $22,873 currently. Shares of Salesforce are on the rise after reports that activist investor Elliott Management has taken a multi-billion-dollar stake in the company. Jesse Cohn, who's a managing partner at Elliott, tweeted that we look forward to working constructively with Salesforce to realize the value befitting a company of its stature. They're one of the preeminent software companies in the world, and having followed them for nearly 2 decades, we have developed a deep respect for Benioff and what he has built. Cohn did not give any details on the investment size, but it is reported that it's worth $7 billion according to the Wall Street Journal. The Salesforce stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 25%. Shares of Spotify are on the rise after they announced their layoff plans. The company announced that as part of a broader restructuring, they would be reducing their workforce by about 6%, and a key executive would be leaving the company. These recent layoffs follow several measures the company took last year to help manage costs. They had terminated about 5% of their podcast team back in October and also reduced the company's hiring goals by 25%. Analysts currently rate the Spotify stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 20%. Shares of Abbott Laboratories are falling this morning after it was announced they were under investigation from the Department of Justice regarding their conduct during a temporary shutdown last year regarding baby formula. Abbott was heavily scrutinized after they voluntarily recalled baby formula, including one of their best-selling products, Similac, produced in their Michigan plant after several children became sickened from a Chronobacter infection after consuming the formula. The plant shutdown led to a severe baby formula shortage requiring the importation of product. Analysts currently rate the stock a strong buy with an average upside of over 9%. And General Motors and LG no longer plan on building a 4th battery plant together here in the United States. The Wall Street Journal cited people familiar with the matter, saying that General Motors still intends to build an additional battery plant, but it would be no longer done with LG. They indicated that there was a disagreement about the speed at which EV production could be ramped, and GM had consistently pushed its South Korean partner for an accelerated timeline. The General Motors stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 29%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. Things are starting to pick up on the earnings calendar, and we have quite a few big names set to report this week. So I took the time to make my own little calendar for the week, which I hope you guys appreciate. Tomorrow, we'll be hearing from Microsoft, General Electric, Johnson & Johnson, Verizon, and 3M. On Wednesday, we have Tesla, Boeing, AT&T, IBM, and Levi's. Thursday has Intel, Visa, Dow, Southwest Airlines, American Airlines, and MasterCard. And we wrap the week up on Friday with Chevron, American Express, and Colgate. Starting this week off in the pre-market was Baker Hughes. They did miss on both earnings and revenue expectations. Despite this, the stock is up slightly in the pre-market. They reported Q4 earnings per share of 38 cents, which was just 2 cents shy of analyst estimates. Revenue of $5.91 billion was up nearly 8% year over year, but $160 million shy of estimates. They did have record orders of $8 billion for the quarter, which was up 32% sequentially. Analysts do currently rate their stock a strong buy with an average upside of 10%. And beating earnings and revenue estimates this morning was Synchrony Financial. Their Q4 earnings per share came in at $1.26, which was 13 cents ahead of estimates, and revenue of $4.14 billion beat estimates by $1.09 billion. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of over 11%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Evoqua Water Technologies. Their stock is on the rise after it was announced they'd be acquired by Xylem for $7.5 billion. Trading under the ticker AQUA, the stock is up nearly 17%. They're followed by Wayfair under the ticker W. They're up nearly 11% after announcing layoffs, and HUTCHMED under HCM up 8.55%. And on the flip side of that transaction, our biggest losers this morning are led by Xylem. Trading under the ticker XYL, their stock is down 7.65% on news of the acquisition. They're followed by Roivant Sciences under ROIV, down 6.5%, and Evolent Health under EVH, down 5%. So that is going to be everything for Monday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments. You know I always appreciate hearing from you guys, and send the video over to your friend and help get them well informed to start the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here next time.